Hi and welcome back. Today we are going to do an unboxing of some lowering kits for the Sabelt seats in my Abarth Competizione. For you guys who are familiar with the Sabelt seats, you all know that the seating position is way too high and it almost feels like you are driving a bus or a minivan or something. I don't know why Fiat or Abarth have chosen this solution or construction, but fortunately there are solutions to solve this problem, and this is one of them. It's the lowering kit from the company TMC Motorsport based in UK. I know that there are some alternative brands of lowering kits out there, and some people claim that it's the same kit, only that it's sold by different companies. I haven't seen other kits in person myself, so I can't judge. But from looking at pictures online and so on, I could say that they are very similar in design, so maybe that's true. But as I said, from TMC Motorsports in UK, the ordering process and the customer service was excellent, and the kits were shipped out immediately. Very fast delivery to me from UK to Sweden, so I'm very happy. I have chosen to install both the right side and the left side, and since my car is a non-UK car, the left side will be the driver's side and the right side will be the passenger side, in opposite to the UK cars. The kit comes with a new lever for the sliding mechanism, and the only complaint I have is the heat shrink hoses here that were supplied and mounted from the manufacturer. They were a bit damaged, they were a bit wrinkly, and you have the old one here. It's kind of a flimsy material. Since I'm a perfectionist, I have chosen to reinstall new heat shrink hoses here. I know that you can't see this lever beneath the seat, but I know it's there. I want it to be perfect, so that's why. And also I have made a much more precise fitting job here. It's a more sturdy shrink hose, and I have cut these holes to perfection here. So, but I guess you don't have to if you're not as picky as I am with things. But I'm very happy with the results. So the Sabelt seats themselves are just brilliant seats. They are fantastic, and it feels like they are from a much more expensive car than the Abarth. So it's a pity that Abarth has chosen to mount them on brackets way too high, ruining the whole experience. But as I said, we are going to solve this problem with some new mounting brackets, lowering the seating position by approximately 25 millimeters. Some claim 30 millimeters, but if I can lower the seats by 25, I'm more than happy. Let's see what we have in the kit. We have some lowering brackets here. It seems like the brackets are very well made, sturdy, quite thick steel, and of course the safety issue is very important, because if you are in an accident or a collision, it's very important that the seats doesn't come loose. So the safety issue is very important for me, and therefore I feel that I want a high quality kit. And as from what I can tell, this feels like a very good kit. This is the kit for the right side, so in my case that will be the passenger side, and I will guess this bracket is for the inner side to the handbrake. And this one is on the outer side towards the door. And you also have a bag here with some hardware. You have some bolts and you have some zip ties here. And this kit is supposed to come with every hardware you need for complete install. But I guess we will find out during the installation process. And you also have a new bracket here for the seat belt locking mechanism, for repositioning that one. So this bracket for the seat belt locking mechanism, and you have two seating brackets, and you have a bag with hardware, and basically that's what's included in the kit. So I think this will be a very easy and straightforward installation. And of course I will walk you through the whole process and installation. And for the left side, in my case the driver side, the kit contains more or less the same stuff, only that it's adapted for the left side instead. So a bag of hardware, bracket for the inside towards the handbrake, and the bracket for the outer side towards the door, and of course the repositioning bracket for the seat belt locking mechanism. And this stainless bracket here is for attaching the wire from the seat folding handle. Will go in here in this slot here, and then you will use the zip tie to lock it in place. Currently TMC Motorsports have these lowering kits on a winter sale, and all in all I paid for both kits 280 pounds, and then there were some VAT on this, so my grand total is 336 pounds for both sides here. So in my current seating position, the steering wheel is blocking the instrument cluster a bit, and by installing these lowering kits I hope that my view will come down a couple of centimeters. In this way I hope that I will have a better seating position with a better view of the instrument cluster. And of course a bonus is that you will lower the center of gravity in the car, which of course is a positive thing, but I installed these mainly because of the blocked view. Take a look at the hardware here. We have one ordinary zip tie here. I think this is for seat folding wire to attach it or lock it to the stainless bracket here. And we have two zip ties with sort of clips in the end. And in the installation process you will of course see where these will go. You also have some small screws here with Allen key head. Will go here and here, and this is for plastic, sort of the plastic cover that runs here to hide the bolts. So these screws will stick up here, and if you ever have detached this plastic cover, you will notice that it's fitted on sort of screws sticking up here, and you just push it down on those screws. So this one will go straight up here. You will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and the bolts are they are like M8. It's metric M8 bolts. By the length is like 20 millimeters. So M8 metric M8 by 20 millimeters long. Maybe I will mount a kit with these included bolts in the beginning, and down the road I will change them to like titanium bolts or something. I know it's a bit overkill, but I like overkill, so I guess the future will tell. Let's try this plastic cover on the new brackets. You just remove it by pulling it straight up here. So, and the same on the front side here. Here we have the bolts, which the plastic cover is mounted on. You have one in the front, and you also have one in the rear. And then you also have a hole here where you have a tab. Have a tab on the plastic cover here, but let's try it out on the new brackets here so we can see how it will look. And these are the old brackets that are going to be removed and or replaced by the new ones. I have tried the plastic cover on the new bracket here, and it fits perfect. As you can see, it's a very flush mount down to the bottom here. So this will look really good. And it's just the same for the left side. This is going to be a very clean install. The fit and finish on this is perfect. Here we have the sliding mechanism under the seat, and you also see where the wire from the seat folding handle connects, and it's this one right in here. And the stainless bracket that I showed you before, you see where the wire is attached right there. I will try to demonstrate the function here. I'm pulling. See, it moves here when I pull the handle. It's moving. And the seat is attached with an Allen key bolt here. On this side, it's also an Allen key bolt down there. And in the back, there you have an Allen key bolt. Down there, you also have an Allen key bolt. So 4 bolts in total to remove the seat from the car. I put the new bracket beside the old one here, and you can compare the height difference between them. And as you can see, the new ones will lower it by approximately 25 millimeters. I'll guess the next step is to remove the seats and mount the brackets onto the seats, but I will save that for another video. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure not to miss it. See you.